This is the WJTS News. In tonight's news, the Indiana State Treasurer visited the Du Bois County Communications Center Thursday afternoon. More details on that Jasper City Council meeting. A local CEO receives an award, and Kirk Exel will be in with sports. On tonight's Inform, we feature two authors from Celestine. All this and more coming up on 18 WJTS News. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Jurnee Davis with news on 18 WJTS. Indiana Conservation Officer Tony Mann was presented with the Law Enforcement's DNR Pitzer Award at a statewide meeting August 17th. The award is given annually to the top field officer in the state, as selected from 10 District Officer of the Year award winners. Since 1997, Lagodi resident and Du Bois County native has served in District 7, where he is assigned to Martin and Du Bois counties. He began his career as a conservation officer in 1990 when he was assigned to Boone County northwest of Indianapolis. During the summer of 2017, Mann made 104 enforcement actions in an attempt to educate the public about boating. He logged more than 170 hours towards boating-related activity for the year. He also completed the Indiana Department of Homeland Security's Search and Rescue program at Camp Atterbury, earning his certification as a search and rescue technician. Mann also serves as DNR law enforcement as a defensive tactics instructor, National Archery and School Program instructor, and tree stand accident investigator. Considered the division's expert on tree stand safety, he reviews and documents all tree stand accidents and has done several public service announcements in the last few years on this topic. He does frequent personal appearances for the division regarding hunter and boater education. During his 26 years of service as an Indiana conservation officer, Mann had previously received recognition as a District 7 Officer of the Year, District 7 Boating Officer of the Year, and the District's Hunter Education Officer of the Year. The Pitzer Award is named for James D. Pitzer, who was killed in the line of duty on January 1, 1961 in Jay County while investigating illegal hunting activity. The University of Southern Indiana and the Vanderburgh County Sheriff's Office have announced that 5 deputies have been chosen for assignment to the USI campus. 4 of those deputies began serving the campus on Wednesday, August 15th, after receiving training from both the Vanderburgh County Sheriff's Office and USI. The 5th deputy will join them in October. The announcement marks the implementation of an agreement signed between the two parties earlier this year. The USI Patrol Unit is a newly created unit within the Sheriff's Office Operations Division. Deputies assigned to the unit will patrol the USI campus on a full-time basis. This is in addition to a comprehensive coverage provided by USI's public safety officers. For the 4th consecutive year, enrollment has dropped at Vincennes University's main campus. There were 3,444 students registered as of Monday when classes got underway. That's an 11% decline from the year before. The VU Board of Trustees was told Wednesday that this decline is similar to enrollment declines at other two-year institutions across the nation. Meanwhile, the board was also told that although the Jasper campus has stabilized this incoming class, it still reported a 13.1% decline in enrollment with a total of 469 students. Wednesday night, the Jasper City Council agreed to authorize the local match commitment for a U.S. Economic Development Administration grant that will be used to pay for a $1.38 million of the US 231 Water Supply and Pressure Improvements Project. The much-anticipated project, which is expected to begin after Labor Day, will replace more than an 80-year-old 10-inch water line with a new 12-inch main. The project will run along US 231 from Bartley Street east to Clay Street and on Newton Street from 2nd Street through north to 15th Street. Also along US 231 on the north end, pipe will also be replaced from an area located near the city's water tower to 30th Street and continue on 30th Street East from Newton Street past Virginia Avenue, near the entrance of the old 30th Street Park. The Indiana Department of Transportation will begin repaving US 231 around March of next year. The water main replacement will be completed by late July of 2019. The total cost of the project is expected to run just a little bit over $4.5 million, with the remainder of that money coming from a loan from the electric utility. Also Wednesday night, the council approved a resolution accepting 9 donations totaling $5,450 for the Jasper Police Department's K-9 program. The department's current K-9 unit is reaching its half-life, so donations will help get a second K-9 officer on the force. The City of Huntingburg's Water Department will be conducting their fall hydrant flushing program after the Labor Day holiday weekend. Officials say beginning Tuesday, September 4th through Friday, October 5th, flushing will take place at various locations throughout the city on a daily basis. Flushing times will typically be Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. till 3:30 p.m. Flushing is performed to improve water quality and is a necessary preventative maintenance activity for proper waterline function. Officials say that although it may appear to waste water, flushing improves pressures and flow rates needed for fire protection, aids in maintaining proper valve and hydrant operation, and helps to provide better overall water service to our customers. Water will remain safe to drink, however, special care and attention is recommended, especially before doing laundry. Customers are advised to run cold water through their taps for 5 to 7 minutes to clear any discoloration in the water that may adversely affect laundry items. The City of Huntingburg is not responsible for the cleaning and replacement of those items. For more information, you can contact Rachel Steckler, Director of Community Development, at 812-683-2211. Over 240 million 911 calls are made in the United States every year. That's according to the 911 Association, who also states that 80% or more of those calls are made from mobile devices. During high-risk emergencies, calling 911 may not always be a viable or even safe option. This year marks 2 years of text to 911 being available statewide in Indiana. Indiana State Treasurer and Chair of the statewide 911 Board, Kelly Mitchell, visited the DuBois County Communications Center Thursday afternoon. Mitchell described the overall role of the board.
So we make a lot of decisions that affect every single dispatch center, and we're responsible for making sure the infrastructure is in place so that your call or your text gets to your nearest dispatch center.
The statewide 911 board was established in 2012. Overseeing the operation of the statewide network includes administering collection and distribution of funds from a state to local level and ensuring that essential services such as call transfer and language translation are available at dispatch centers across Indiana. The board also ensures that new technology is widely distributed and continually searches for any improvements that can be made. Treasurer Mitchell states that DuBois County is part of a 25-county tour to raise awareness of the text to 911 service.
We're trying to raise awareness that text to 911 is available in Indiana. Dispatchers always prefer that you call, voice is best, but if you need to text, and maybe you're having difficulty speaking or hearing, or you don't want to be heard calling for help, you can always text to 911. Just be sure and put your location in your text.
Indiana has led the implementation of text to 911. Over 14,000 texts were sent to 911 centers across the state last year. A Jasper man was placed under arrest on a pair of felony drug-related charges late Thursday afternoon after police were called to his residence to help with a child-related matter. Around 5 o'clock Thursday afternoon, officers with the Jasper Police Department were called to an apartment located along the 1000th block of 3rd Avenue to assist the DuBois County Child Protective Services with a child removal. During that time, officers obtained consent to search the residence occupied by 29-year-old Jonathan Rote from the apartment leasee after detecting the smell of raw marijuana emitting from the residence. During the subsequent search of the residence, officers located approximately 70 grams of marijuana, various items of paraphernalia, including multi-chambered bongs and a gas mask smoking apparatus. Police say the marijuana was bagged individually as if prepared for sale, and that all of the items were together with a BB gun with a taped pistol grip, closely resembling a Glock handgun. Officers detained Rote on a level 5 felony count of dealing marijuana, a level 6 felony count of possession of marijuana, and a misdemeanor count of possession of paraphernalia. The charges have been elevated due to drug quantity and numerous past convictions, all taking place within the past 4 years. He was eventually taken to and booked into the DuBois County Security Center. Stay tuned, weather, sports, and inform are still all to come on WJTS News.